Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 252. We are in the fourth section of part 2 of the workbook. Our central thought guiding the next 10 days of lessons, well, 9 now, is what is sin. And I'm going to read 2 of the paragraphs today. Yesterday we did 1 and the lesson. Today we'll do 2 and the lesson. So what is sin? Sin is insanity. It is deception. It is trickery. It is actually treacherous. It is not real. It is the means by which the mind is driven mad and seeks to let illusions take the place of truth. We'll pick one. We'll pick illusions. We'll pick truth. We'll pick love. We'll pick fear. We won't pick both at the same time. When we are in our insane mind, our ego mind, we pick illusions in place of, instead of truth. And being mad, it sees illusions where the truth should be and where the truth really is. We're only seeing the illusions there. Sin gave the body eyes, for what is there the sinless would behold, when the sinless only see light. They don't see form. We spoke about the senses, the 5 senses of the body in our last relevant thought, and how they are, the ones that go out and seek for the illusions. They seek to, in what is the world, they seek to find and prove that certainty is gone, and all that is left is the uncertainty and the doubt of the ego mind. But as we spoke of them before, they are senses without any sense to them. And the body eyes have also no sense, because what do they really see? Sin gave the body's eyes, and what is there the sinless would behold? Well, what the body sees is form, and what the body sees is sin. It sees insanity. It sees illusions. It sees anything that is not the truth. What need have they for sights or sounds or touch with the sinless? What need have they for sights or sound or touch? What would they hear or reach to grasp? What would they sense at all? To sense is to not know, and truth can but be filled with knowledge and with nothing else. Only knowledge is known to and sought for by the sinless, the guiltless, the perfect child of God. And that will lead us into today's lesson in a minute. That the body now is an instrument the mind made in its efforts to deceive itself. Its purpose, the body's purpose, and the insane mind, the purpose is to strive. And yet, can the goal of striving change? So in the ego, remember, we seek but we never find, because that's the ego's mantra. Seek but do not find. The body is the instrument from that mind, and its purpose is to strive. Its purpose is to seek, but it's never going to be rewarded with what it is it's seeking to have. Yet can the goal of striving change? And now the body serves a different aim for striving. What it seeks for now is chosen by the aim the mind has taken as replacement for the goal of self-deception. So the body, as anything else that is turned over to the Holy Spirit, now has a holy purpose. And the goal now is to replace this self-deception with the truth. Truth can be its aim as well as lies. The senseless then will seek instead for witnesses to what is true. So in what is the world, we saw that the senses and the bodies are being sent out to try to find and prove that what the ego says is true, and to find evidence for that point of view. But now, because we are turning the body over to one who knows our truth, and who knows what it is that we truly are seeking to find, now the goal will be changed. And instead of seeking to find proof of illusions as truth, we will find the truth. witnesses to what is true. Now, today's lesson is the Son of God is my identity. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That's who we really are. Now, not new information. Not new information. We have had multiple lessons along the way since we began this course telling us of our identity, and that's with a capital I. I am blessed as a son of God. I am the light of the world. I am as God created me. The name of God is my inheritance. I am the Holy Son of God himself. God is my life. I have no life but his. And then, Father, today I am your son again. This message is repetitive, as the course is. I've said many times. Today, the Son of God is my identity. I'm declaring that. Perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, but perhaps today, I will accept that as the truth of who I am. The lesson begins with the part in text like, not in italics. Myself, capital self, is wholly beyond all the thoughts of holiness of which I now conceive, of anything that I can possibly imagine at this point. Its shimmering and perfect purity is far more brilliant than any light that I have ever looked upon. But I am the light of the world. I now get to look in the mirror and see that radiance, that brilliance looking back at me. I get to see the light because as I become sinless, I see the light, and I see it not only in myself, but I obviously see it in others. More brilliant than any light I've ever looked upon. Its love is limitless, with an intensity that holds all things within it in the calm of quiet certainty. Certainty is of God. Knowledge is of God. And we, spoke about that certainty is gone when we are in the insane mind. We are searching for that certainty because that is all that is real. Its strength comes, my strength comes, not from burning impulses which move the world, not from these whims and these sudden, oh, I'll do that kind of thing. Oh, let me do this, let me do that. That is what fuels this world, constantly in chaos. And when I say in chaos, I don't necessarily mean the chaos that we see outside, but it is the chaos that is within us, within our mind, that chaos that cannot find its calm, quiet certainty. So as we claim the Son of God is my identity, we want to also find that calmness, that stillness that does reside within us. Its strength comes not from burning impulses which move the world, but from the boundless love of God himself. How far beyond this world my self, true self, big S self, must be, and yet how near to me and close to God. How close are we to God? Also something we've had. As close as the next breath, the next heartbeat, as my hand. God is as close as my hand, as we have been told. God is in my next thought, the breath, the heartbeat. God is here in the next word that I speak when I speak of him. He is right here with me. It's only me who has pushed him away, and I am not certain that I am worthy of being that close to my Father. The second part of the lesson, Father, you know my true identity. Reveal it now to me who am your son, that I may waken to the truth in you and know that heaven is restored to me. Waken. We spoke of this yesterday because, the chaos of sin and the idea of not knowing and the idea of being asleep, as I said yesterday, is, a great construct, a great plot point in so many of the movies and books and television shows that we watch. So let me waken. In both The Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland, both of our heroines waken to find out that what they went through, the wild dreams that they had, were only illusions. They were only dreams. How are they woken up? Gently, gently. Dorothy from her bed, gently being awakened by Auntie Em, and Alice is gently awakened by her sister, where she finds Alice asleep in the field next to a tree. Gently, we are to be awakened gently. That is how the Holy Spirit will wake us, not harshly, not to scare us, but to gently waken us up to the truth of who we are, and to know that heaven is restored within us in that sinlessness, in that bright light of who we are. Heaven is restored, and we find out that God is right there next to us, as he has always been. Remember, who walks with me? Who walks with me? God is in my mind. How close is he? God is in everything I see. God is in my mind. God is right there with me. I am as God created me is that one thought that will save this world. I am the Holy Son of God himself. I am the light of the world. That's why I am here. We are the limitless. We are the love. We are limitless, and the love that we are holding is one that holds all creation within it. Our center is calm and serene because it holds the certainty of God, our source, our truth, there, right there. That's it for today. I hope it made sense. I hope it helped. I hope it was calming and gentle. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please smile. Please wake up just a little bit today and notice the brilliance that is you. That is your truth. And pray. And please be here tomorrow. Namaste.